Okay, good. We're actually fucking on. Well, you know how this works. The drink is poured. The cigar is lit. Fuck am I pissed off. Where do we start? We've been going through all this fucking bullshit with this fucking goddamn quarantine and COVID-19 and all these other stupid fucking things for God knows how long now. Most of the provinces entered phase 3, whatever the fuck that means. I don't even think they fucking know what that means anymore. Everyone's supposed to be running around wearing a mask, and have you noticed the people who don't want to wear a mask, they're all claiming that they got asthma or something. I love the fact that all of a sudden asthma cases have fucking risen by like fucking 50% or some shit ever since they started mandating that you wear a fucking mask out in public. Like, I'm sorry, what? That's some bullshit right there. And let me tell you something. I got a little story about that shit. About 20 years ago, what's that going on, Justin? About 20 years ago, all right, when SARS was happening in Toronto, one of my best friends, all right, had cystic fibrosis. Went to Toronto General to get a double lung transplant during SARS. Okay? If anyone had a difficulty breathing, it'd be that fucking guy. And guess what he did? He wore a fucking mask. Alright? So I don't want to hear any of these fucking excuses by all these jerk-offs who are sitting there saying, oh, well, I can't do it for medical reasons. No, fuck off. Alright? Wear the goddamn mask. Unless you actually have a legit issue with it, that's fine. But don't expect to come into my store and have me sitting there like fucking treating you like you're king shit either. Because like, oh, I have freedom. I have the right to do whatever the fuck I want. No, you don't. Oh, yeah, cancer girl loves being around those people. Exactly. Like shit, dude. Like it's one thing if you have like legit medical issue, and I get that. But most of the people that I know that have legit medical issues, they still fucking wear the shit. And if you don't wear the shit and have a legit medical reason, then why the fuck are you doing outside in the first place? You pretty much like fucking shit over your own goddamn argument, right? Like, what's so important that you need to risk life and limb for on the off chance that you're fucking gonna die or something? Like, stop being a fucking moron about that shit. And then today I fucking hear Dougie Ford's gonna let all the kids go back to school. Just tell them off. Said fuck it, just go back. We don't care. Grades 4 to 12 have to wear masks. The grades 3 and under don't need to wear one. Okay, I guess. I mean, I understand parents need their kids to go back to school so that they can go to work. That totally makes sense. Now, last time I checked, school wasn't just a fucking place to send your kids for 6 hours a day. It wasn't a glorified daycare. They actually taught kids shit. But name a parent that fucking treats it like that now. Alright? My problem with it though is that like fucking I don't know if any of you have had kids before. I know some of you are parents that are fucking sitting there watching me do this shit. I'm pretty sure that your kids are gonna sit there and try and social distance themselves from their best friends at fucking school. They ain't doing that shit. If anything, fucking my kid's probably gonna sit there, start licking her hands, and start chasing other kids around the classroom saying that she's got corona or something, like it's cooties or some fucking bullshit. Alright? And then they're like, oh, I got corona. And they start fucking touching each other and shit. And they start playing tag in the playground or something dumb like that. Well, the other thing that pisses me off about that is that we're sitting there letting all the kids and teachers go back to school, no testing being done or whatever, but we're sitting there fucking going all ape shit, making sure that every fucking hockey player in the NHL gets tested like 3 times a fucking day, and all the guys in the NBA are getting tested fucking constantly, and like professional athletes, yeah, those guys can get tested fucking constantly. They need to get tested because God forbid if we can't do shit well because hockey's not on, right? Like, I get it. It's the national fucking pastime, but there's a time and a place for everything. The last time I'm worried about is, like, whether or not I have to boo the Leafs again. Alright? I don't fucking give a shit. And besides, the only sport that I fucking watch on a daily basis anyway is the UFC, and they got a whole fucking island in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere in Abu Dhabi where they're holding off fights. The guy, fucking Dana White, turned it into some sort of fucking weird, like, Mortal Kombat Enter the Dragon bullshit. And those guys are still getting tested all the fucking time anyway, so, like, who gives a shit? But no, we gotta keep the economy running, so all you people working at Tim Hortons, fuck it, you guys don't need to get tested. You people working at Zehrs and Loblaws and all those people, fuck it. No. You guys are fucked. You know what I mean? All that hazard pay those nurses were supposed to get. You bitch, have any of you fuckers even got that shit yet? You know what I mean? Thanks, Paul. But no, like, that's just half the point, though. Right? I mean, like, everyone's so, like, the government's too, here's the thing, government doesn't give a shit about people's health and safety, as much as they're sitting there fucking saying that we're trying to, like, we're shutting things down properly and we're slowly reopening back up. No, these fuckers just want to make sure the money's coming in. Alright? Whether it's, like, all your taxes that goes towards everyone else getting CERB or some shit. And good to see you, brother. Right? But really, that's what it boils down to. The government doesn't give a shit about whether fucking people are healthy or whatever. Just as long as you show up, shut up, go to work, do your job, and go the fuck home. Right? Because as long as the economy's running, they don't give a shit. They tend to forget that without anyone actually working, that there is no economy, and once everyone gets sick, we're all completely fucked. But, you know, fuck that shit. These are the same people that Dougie Ford was sitting there saying were heroes a couple months ago. And they all got a little bump in pay because they still had to fucking go to work all the time and, you know, work at a grocery store, or fucking Walmart, or God knows what else. And the moment they started reopening shit, no, you go back to the bottom of the fucking shit pile, Boyle. You ain't worth shit. Sorry, hate to break it to you. I go back to work because everything starts slowly reopening. Lo and behold, I'm still getting minimum wage because for some odd reason people tend to think video games are essential, so I gotta stay open now anyway. I'd like to know when the fuck that happened. But no, it's okay. Just shut up, show up, do your job, go home. Be good little drones. Don't say a goddamn thing. Oh, except for you individuals, though, who don't want to wear a mask, right? All you individual people, because you're born in a free country, right? So we don't want to infringe on your rights. To fucking, you know, because God forbid a fucking piece of cloth is somehow going to impede your daily life or something like that. I mean, I find that funny that, you know, that it, like, explain this to me. All the people who are my problem is all the people who are freaking out about wearing masks and shit like that, at least down in the States anyway. I can't say the same thing in Canada. But all the people down in the States who are freaking out about wearing a piece of cloth over their face, isn't mostly the same group of people who fucking wear a sheet over their head anyway? Like, tell me I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Like, shit. Fucking idiots. But no, I don't need to wear a mask. Alright, well, you don't need to come in my store. That's the thing that everyone tends to forget, too, with this shit. Is that, no, I cannot refuse your money, but I can refuse your fucking business, dude. And if I don't want to deal with your dumb ass being a fucking asshat, I don't have to. I'll just say it. I legit did it to a guy fucking, like, the other day. Comes into the store, says, I can't wear a mask for a medical reason. I'm like, cool, are you in here looking for something particular? We can go get it for you. We'll ring you up at the counter, no big deal. Well, no, I just want to browse. I'm like, no, you don't. If you just fucking are sitting there because you're bored, alright, or you're on vacation, you decide to come up from Toronto, go up to your cottage, and you need to fucking go ahead and browse my fucking store for like a random fucking Xbox One controller so that you can sit there and still play COD with your fucking buddies back in Toronto or some shit, I don't give a crap. Alright? And no, unfortunately, I cannot call the cops. We can't call the cops. We can't have them arrested for not wearing a mask. But all I can just tell them is just like, if you're not wearing a mask, you don't come into the store. And anyone who starts sitting there going on and on about like, oh, well, you can't fucking refuse them. I can refuse not to bring them into the store. I just can't ask them why they don't want to wear a mask. I don't need to know the reason. But if you're not going to wear one, I'm not letting you in. Fuck you. My oldest, I got kids that have health problems. I also have 2 grandchildren under the age of 4. If you think I'm going to risk any of that bullshit because some moron doesn't want to wear a mask in front of my store, fuck you. I don't give a shit. Besides, as you can clearly see, I have no problem being unhealthy in other ways anyway, so fuck it, who cares? The sniffles isn't gonna fucking kill me. It'll be probably, my liver will give out before anything like that happens, so who gives a shit? But like I said, everyone wants to go on about the masks are gonna fucking kill us and I can't breathe with a mask on. Well, last time I checked, COVID-19 was a fucking disease that attacked your lungs. So what? You're going to suffocate because you can't breathe through a mask, or you're going to suffocate because you actually caught the disease and then you're fucked. Congratulations, you're an idiot. That's my whole problem with this whole fucking COVID pandemic bullshit anyway. Is targeting the wrong group of people. It needs to start fucking... They need to come up with a disease. I don't care if they manufacture it or whatever. I'm pretty sure China will do it. Or something. I don't fucking know. I mean, what I want them to do is just start making a disease that targets stupid people. Alright? And you make it, like I said, I've said it a million times. You do it like Logan's Run. You do something stupid. That red light on your hand starts flashing. Off you go to carousel. You're fucking never heard from again. Alright? If coronavirus was fucking as that effective and just eliminated all the stupid people, the problem is that the population of Owen Sound would be done within a week. And I hate to break it to you guys, fucking half of you ain't fucking making it. Let's be honest, I'm pretty sure I won't, but I don't give a shit. I couldn't give a fuck at this rate. Because as I said, I'm just a happy little drone. I shut up, I show up, I shut up, I go to work, I go home. That's it. Amber's fucked. Yeah, Amber, she's fucked. There's a bunch of people that are fucked. Let's be honest. Seriously, if this virus legit started targeting stupid people, I'd be fucking thrilled as shit. Right? And it'd be awesome, but they won't fucking do it. Oh. Like I said, I am by no means an expert when it comes to any of this shit. I'm just venting. And enough people wanted to see me do that, so hence the reason why you're all here, because you must be clearly bored out of your fucking skulls if you're listening to me do this shit. So, anyway, that's my rant. Not a long one tonight, sorry. Give it time, I'm sure I'll have something more to rant about, where there's more Karens coming into my store who don't want to spend any time with their fucking kids, so they keep on bugging me about trying to buy a Nintendo Switch that I don't fucking have right now. Someone needs to explain to these dumb motherfuckers how the economy works. Okay? When the country that makes all the shit, not mentioning any names, of course, China, has a fucking pandemic, and then after the pandemic, they have a wave of, the Black Plague, their factories are not opening up right away, and the last thing that they're going to be worrying about is making a goddamn Nintendo Switch so that your kid isn't bored to death because you refuse to fucking spend time with them. Alright? Be a fucking parent, stop being an asshat. Jerk-offs. Alright, fuck it. I'm out.